Hey guys, welcome back to my channel with a weekly message, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter regarding love. It is a general message, and so this may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, I do encourage you to check. Okay. All right, Leo, overall energy for this reading is a Ten of Wands. There's something here that's really heavy. Could be weighing heavily on your heart, on your mind. It's something that's, I feel like, it's physically and mentally draining you. For some of you, even emotionally draining you. You know, the Ten of Wands talked about very burdensome energy, feeling like you're reaching your breaking point, feeling like you've been climbing a mountain and you're ready to release it all. So there's a decision that's being made. Okay, either you're making a decision about this connection or someone is making a decision about this connection. But there is something about this situation, though, Leo, that feels very exhausting. Okay, you have a lot of air. Some of you guys could be dealing with an air sign. Current situation is the King of Swords with the Six of Swords. Determined to move away from someone or something. Determined to move forward. With this King of Swords energy, I'm getting someone, look at how he's sitting in his throne, feeling very dissatisfied, disappointed, bored. Okay, I feel like someone here is very unhappy in a connection and is thinking about considering what actions they need to take to move away from it. Could be you, could be the other person that you're dealing with. But someone in this connection, Leo, feels like the situation is draining. They feel like it's toxic. They feel like it's heavy and is considering moving away from it, detaching. It's like it may be in my best interest if I just let this go. We fight too much. We don't get along. You're emotionally unavailable. I'll just pack myself up, the kids, and move on. For some of you, that's what I'm seeing. I see someone that feels very unhappy in a connection. Okay, your goal and your focus is the Ace of Swords. Yeah, making a decision. Okay, drawing a line in the sand, coming to some sort of clarity, some sort of truth about the situation, because the truth is here. Oh, look at the Strength card, Leo energy. I kind of feel like, Leo, you've persevered in this relationship for a long time. You may have been very patient or given this person or situation time to get better, and you may feel like it isn't or didn't. Because the Page of Swords is here, is telling me that you have truth or clarity about the situation. So you may find yourself in a predicament where you have to make a very painful decision about the future of this relationship. In the past, the Four of Pentacles, you may have held on to it, right? Where you didn't really want to release this or let go of the situation. But again, I feel like something about this connection is very toxic, or it's been very unhealthy, challenging. Your strength moving forward, Leo, is the Ace of Pentacles. Starting over with a clean slate, learning from this experience and from this lesson and applying that to your future. Your strength is going to be stability and new beginnings for yourself. In your immediate future, you have the Four of Swords. You're in isolation, resting, recovering from the situation. Pain, heartache. I feel like in kind of getting into proper alignment with yourself where you feel more balanced mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Taking a break from someone, kind of checking out a little bit. Your outcome is the King of Cups, water energy, love. So after all that's said and done, I don't know who this person is. I don't know if you're reuniting with this individual or if you are becoming emotionally balanced and available for someone else, but we'll see, because there's love showing up as the outcome. All right. Ten of Wands. Three of Pentacles. Okay, so what has been very challenging for you has been a partnership, some connection, Leo, that you've had with another person. For some of you, there may be three people involved, but it's hard to work with this person, or it's hard to build with them. It's hard to invest in the situation. Something about this connection is draining you or them. Some of you feel like you invested so much of your time, of your energy into this relationship to the point of exhaustion, is what I'm hearing. And your intuition may have told you to stop with the High Priestess. Or your intuition told you prior that this was going to drain you. This was going to be toxic. This isn't for you, this connection. Some of you didn't listen, but I feel like you have the truth. Now you have the truth, you have that clarity, you have that knowledge. I feel like your intuition was telling you that this was going to be quite a difficult situation that maybe you shouldn't have invested in, or vice versa. Because I feel like the High Priestess is showing up as like a warning. Like, I told you this wasn't going to work. I told you that this would be very difficult. I told you that this was a third party situation or they would be unfaithful. Something very draining about this connection. Your intuition was trying to, I feel like, let you know prior. King of Swords. For others of you, I'm also seeing that it's hard for you to trust your intuition when it comes to relationships. Like you may feel you know best. And I feel like for some of you, it's been very hard to hear your intuition and to trust it and rely on it. King of Swords. Yeah, the Chariot, Cancerian energy. And you may find yourself thinking about moving on. Okay, this is distancing yourself. Again, it could very well be vice versa. It could be flipped, where someone that you're dealing with feels like this is a burdensome situation and I need to move on from it. So one of you is thinking this. I'm going to say it's you if it's not flippant, but you're thinking about moving away from the situation, getting out of Dodge. It's too much right now, Leo. Yeah, the Sun. It could be you going toward a new beginning for yourself, towards your happiness, wish fulfillment, and abundance. And it's not connected to this relationship. There's a situation in your life, Leo, that you feel drains you. It wears you out. You're kind of tired of it. And your intuition, I feel, is telling you or it told you to let it go. So if that's you, this is you thinking about moving forward towards your happiness, towards your abundance and prosperity. And it will require you to detach from someone that you are connected to. You know, you're determined to be happy. I feel like somebody is miserable right now. Someone seems very miserable. We have the Three of Wands. Yeah, waiting to leave the situation behind. I'm also kind of picking up for some of you, it's like you were waiting for it to get better. You were waiting for it to improve. I don't feel like it did. Right? If it did, then you wouldn't be considering walking away. And I feel like in doing what pleases you, what makes you happy. And the problem is some of you guys took a long time, or you're taking a long time to detach, to move on. Yeah, the Two of Swords. Some of you guys are confused. All right, this is a lot of indecisive energy when it comes to moving on from this connection. Some of you guys were waiting on clarity, you're waiting on truth. Some of you guys were waiting for this person to change or the situation to change. It doesn't look like it. It looks like whoever was miserable in the situation, it was still or is still miserable. It looks like for those of you that were hoping that you could build with this person and have teamwork and reciprocity in this relationship, it kind of feels like, but intuitively you knew that's not the case, or you know that's not the case. So your goal and your focus moving forward is to focus on the truth, to focus on what it is you know so you can make the best decision for yourself. Ace of Swords. Yeah, look, Four of Cups. So the truth is you're not happy. You feel dissatisfied, disappointed in the situation, bored for some of you. For some of you, feel like you've been treated like an option or this was a missed opportunity. But I'm telling you, I'm getting someone that's emotionally unfulfilled in the situation, that is considering and thinking about moving toward their happiness, what truly makes them happy. The problem is somebody is very indecisive about it. The problem is someone is taking their time to detach, to break up, to distance themselves. Yeah, the Nine of Wands. But Leo, you know the truth. You feel like the situation is just, it's tiresome. It's exhausting. I almost feel like, kind of like it's not even worth it. It's not worth my time, my emotions, my energy, everything that I put into this relationship. It's not even worth it because I'm still unhappy. No matter how much I try, no matter how hard I try, no matter how much I try to invest in this situation, I'm still unhappy is what I'm getting. Some of you guys are coming to the realization that a particular connection is not for you. Four of Pentacles. In the past, though, Aquarius energy to start, I feel like, but in the past, it was hard for you to give up on this person or give up on this connection. You may have had high hopes or, looking at the potential of the situation. It looks like you're kind of holding on to wish fulfillment, like things can get better. I love this person. They love me. Like I said, for some of you, it looks like you were waiting to make a decision, maybe thinking that things will change and they'll get better over time. But again, you know the truth. You have that clarity and that information. In the past, though, it definitely looks like if this is you, Leo, you were holding on to wish fulfillment. Okay, you didn't want to let that go. Like, no, things can get better. It can get better. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, and I see if this is you, Leo, kind of torn and kind of going back and forth with, should I let this go? Should I be a little bit more realistic and pay attention to what my guides are showing me about the situation? Or should I hold on? It's kind of like going back and forth. Will things get better? Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Lack of clarity, but you have the truth now. You know what's up now. And your strength is the Ace of Pentacles. It's starting over. Seven of Wands. Some of you guys are resisting it though. With the Seven of Wands. Let's see. I heard you're being hard-headed with the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, some of you guys are resisting the change. You're resisting the wheel to spin in your favor. You're resisting that shift. You're kind of in your own way. All right. So again, I feel like there's a connection, Leo, that it is very challenging, it's very heavy, it's very burdensome for you. And intuitively, you know this. I feel like you're considering moving forward because you're unhappy in the situation, but it's difficult. I feel like there's a lack of clarity to a certain degree because some of you guys are waiting for this person to change. Maybe you're waiting for them to live up to their potential, or you're waiting for the relationship to get better, to shift. But your spirits are telling you, though, you know the truth. You know that you're unhappy. You know that you don't feel fulfilled in the situation. You know that it's very challenging and difficult. Okay? In the past, it looks like you're going back and forth about whether or not this connection could lead to wish fulfillment. And it looks like your strength would be kind of like accepting the reality of this, accepting the information that your guides are giving you when it comes to this connection, and not getting in the way of your change, of your growth here. Because like I said, I feel like there's a brand new beginning, which is a blessing from the universe available for you. And it's like you're kind of standing in front of that door. So, Four of Swords in your immediate future. Yeah, some of you may not want to give up on this connection, but something needs to change. And in order for it to change, it does look like you guys need to kind of distance yourselves. You go in your corner and they go in theirs for a while. Four of Swords. Yeah, the Hierophant. You're healing. And your guides are with you in this space of healing. Okay, this is about gaining knowledge and clarity. You're taking a break from this relationship. You're taking a break from this commitment and from this marriage, and you're distancing yourself. And I feel like you're getting into balance with yourself, coming into alignment with you, your higher self, and you're gaining a lot of information, a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge. In the process, I also see you growing spiritually. It's like you're connecting to your higher self, Leo. Yep. Page of Pentacles. You're learning a lot about you. About relationships, partnerships, spirit, spiritual connections. I see you taking a break from this person, from the situation, and recovering. Healing from it. Let's see. King of Cups. As the outcome. Oh, see. Look at this. The Six of Cups. That's why I said, when I saw this King of Cups, I said, I don't know if it's this person that you're dealing with or if it's someone new. I mean, Six of Cups can indicate a reconciliation. Some of you guys just need to distance and separate yourself from this person to heal. Okay. And then some of you are coming back together. There's a soulmate connection here, very strong bond that you have with someone. It could be the same person if you guys have spent time apart. It could be someone else. Let's see. Oh boy. The Eight of Wands. So there's communication between you and this person, Leo. There's messages, there's communication between you and someone that you have a very strong soul connection with. It comes after you have collected yourself, after you've recovered, you've recuperated, you spend some time in isolation, you spend some time alone, you have contact with someone that you have a strong bond with. Anything else? Ooh. 10 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords is here. 4 of Pentacles. Okay, this is, all right, it's your ex, Leo. Somebody from your past that feels very remorseful and regretful. So whoever this person is that you feel like the situation is dragging you down or it's unhealthy or it's burdensome and you're very unhappy, if you make that decision to walk away from the situation and kind of come into alignment with yourself and give yourself time and space to heal, you reunite with this individual. They don't want to let go of this situation. They feel disappointed and very upset, and they don't want to let go. Queen of Swords and 4 of Pentacles. They're still holding on to this connection. That's why you and this person there's communication. You may have children with them, with the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, but there's a conversation, there's a reconciliation that leads to some sort of commitment. Sometimes things need to fall apart in order to rebuild it. Sometimes you need to learn how to do things a different way. Sometimes you need outside help, a therapist, a counselor, a mentor, someone that can guide you and help you. Step into yourself, become a better person, and maybe they need to as well, so you guys can come back together. But there's a big reconciliation between you and this person. There's love here, and there's a desire to talk about the future, to see where it goes. So let's talk about it. Let's run to the extended reading. Let's see where it goes from here. If you are interested, both links for that will be down below in the description box. You guys have a wonderful week, and I'll see you soon.